Here is your summer sockeye salmon update as we enter the time of year when sockeye landings in Alaska reach their peak. Last year, global sockeye salmon harvest totaled just over 168,000 metric tons from about 68,000 sockeye, with the lion's share of supply coming from Alaska, then Russia. This year, while sockeye landings are expected to be slightly lower than last year, Alaska fishery managers report that the numbers are still impressive and likely represent above-average harvests. They caution against comparing these figures to the exceptional bumper year of 2022, when Alaska alone harvested nearly 174,000 metric tons of sockeye from 75.6 million fish. In Alaska, over 60% of the 39.5 million sockeye salmon forecast has already been harvested. Fishery managers are optimistic, suggesting that the final tally will likely exceed expectations. Near the end of July, Alaska's sockeye landings will start winding down, while pink and coho ramp up. In Canada, sockeye supply has continued to remain low, with last year's harvest only totaling about 1,000 metric tons from 500,000 fish, which is 30% below the previous 10-year average. Although most BC sockeye still remain non-MSC status, Ocean-Wise recently announced new recommendations for wild-caught BC salmon, including some sockeye. Since Fraser River sockeye typically follow a 4-year cycle, this year is expected to be another low-harvest year. In Russia, over 10% of the 27.5 thousand metric ton sockeye forecast has been realized. This year's forecast is about 27% lower than the average past 5-year harvest. It is important to note that Russian-origin salmon continues to be banned from entering the USA. Sockeye sizes have been trending smaller over the years, and fishermen are said to be reporting an average weight of about 4 pounds right now compared to 5.5 pounds last year. The Alaska forecast is predicting that 50% will be 1.2 fish and about 31% 1.3 fish. Last year, Russian sockeye averaged about 5 pounds. On the pricing side, tighter supply and smaller fish, coupled with favorable consumer spending trends, will most likely mean higher price pressures. Our recommendation is to make your commitments as soon as possible on your sockeye requirements. For specific pricing, please contact a Tradex Foods representative. Keep tuned in to our 3-Minute Market Insight by subscribing as we deliver updates on all salmon species as the season moves along. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Jackie, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.